quick. Today's lesson is going to be over the circular saw. We're going to go over the components really quick before we move into what I'm doing here with this different project, with these boxes here. We're going to go over the components. All right, so first thing is first, right? Biggest thing on the circular saw is going to be trigger, right? Because the trigger controls the power, so you have your trigger here, but in order to activate the trigger, you have a safety switch, which is this here. You press it down, right? You push that down, which I usually push it with my right thumb. Push it down, and then pull the trigger, and then it'll turn on. You could hear it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna show you something else though. As I pull a trigger, I can let go of the safety trigger. I don't have to hold it down the whole time. That's just to start the circular saw. All right. So there's that. There's your handle, right? And as you hold it, you're gonna do. It's like a 3-in-1. You hold it. You one finger on the trigger, the other one on the safety, and then all simultaneously at the same time. Then you have another handle. This is for your off hand, for your left hand. Okay. You hold it in place as you're about to cut. All right. So then we have the power source, which is in this case is battery, it's not a plug-in. This is a power source. We have another lever here. This lever, if I pull up on it, I can adjust the depth of the blade. Okay, that's what that's for. And you even have measurements here that kind of tell you if I bring this bottom base down to a lower position, it'll kind of show you the depth that you are looking for. Okay, it just depends on what you're looking for. 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 1 inch, whatever it is. Once you find it, you turn it, and then you lock this lever back in place. And that's really it for that. Then you have another lever. It's right here in the front. This one's a little tricky. We don't really use that. I use it when I'm working on certain stuff, but as I turn the switch over, the lever over, it adjusts the base of the saw. In other words, I could be cutting at an angle now. So it just swivels back and forth depending on the angle that you would like. Now, it has your angles here on top for whatever angle you want. And it matches up with that little needle here on this black. All right, in this case, we want it regular, right? So put it back, raise the lever back up, lock it in place, and that's that. So we talked about the tilt, the depth, right? Now we need the blade guard. So this blade guard, you'll notice that as you use it, it kind of pushes it up, right? As it's cutting. But once you're done cutting, it'll automatically retract so that it prevents, because the blade's still spinning, it'll prevent you from accidentally cutting yourself, cutting them with something else. When you place it down, it won't cut the wood, damage the blade. So that's what it's for, just to protect. It's a blade guard, right? I think that's pretty much all the components that I'm looking for. And then of course you have your motor there. I think we're good.